time. And see December day, but then I don't normally talk. I always come out when I'm ready to talk. Now I'm ready to talk. Much has been said about me, which is okay. They don't always talk about nothing. They talk about someone who is something. First and foremost, I thank my fans for the support. Never namawulire mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala. Muyambye nnyo eggwanga okutegera ekigenda mu maaso. Kyokulaba leero nvuddeyo tubalansinge. Because engeri gye nkulamu ebintu ebyange sisobola kugenda ne ntandika ku siri muntu wa kuwanyisa bigambo. I always look for the right time. Nenziramu. I'm a Rotarian Phina, the Rotary Club photo. They have given me enough training. And the Leadership Center, Makerere University Business School, has also given me enough training about leadership. So good so Mugerwa, I'm expecting. I just have to learn and know the way of encountering. Bingi ebyogeddwa nina bingi ebyokwogerako simanyi oba natandikako questions zammwe nga bwenziramu oba nsooke nkole brief eyange. If I can do a brief about our industry. Industry yaffe erimu ebizibu ntera biyita 3 M's. Miscommunication, misinformation, misinterpretation. And what wraps it all is misunderstanding. Ebisere bisinga abantu boogera nnyo ebintu nga tebabimanyi. Ekirala industry yaffe we are in a situation of transformation. Tuli mu transformation. We are transforming from the informal sector to the formal sector. But tuba tuyingira formal sector, that means there are things we have to look at and we have to value and we have to make sure to be gained like policies, processes, and procedures. Within this transformation of like our association turning into a formal association which can work with government, which can work with very many corporate agencies. Bingi betulina considering, I again say policies, processes and procedures. Bino bye birungamya in case ogenda kukolagana n'ebibiina ne entities eziri corporate, eziri influential, ezisobola okusupportinga, because the association wasn't formed kubeera ng'eri awo, yali formed okuyamba abantu. Okubba is an association we started, which was registered in 2019 by booking a name, Uganda Musician Association. We were fully registered as a company limited by guarantee. On the 24th of September 2021. But then the constitution had already been registered. You know, constitution is certified by URSB. Omuntu ayinza okuyita amendments ebitambuza association kwetambulira buli lwoba oyingidde mu bantu kitegeeza obeera olina okuba n'amateeka agakufuga kuba obeera mu bantu kiba tekikyali kikyo. Ensonga lwaki nina ebiwandiiko bino, by virtue of my office as a secretary, mbeera nina okubeera full custodian of documents. So I have all the documents about UMA. If it is a resolution, I have it. Certificate, I have it. Constitution, I have it if it is certified. But the resolution enkolebwa mu kibiina erina okubeera certified by URSB. Even if I've not given it to you, you can also access it at URSB by applying search. So I got some information into nabako ku biwandiiko n'endaba reference. I even printed it out. Mugirina reference gye baakolesa nti bampaabidde ku poliisi it was filed by Mr. Ekomot, could you call theft of documents? This thing, I think it's now law which is going to decide whether I stole documents. If I can take you back, by the way, you know, no reference as into this omusango gwe bawaaba wonna nabakwasiza lawyer one. He's serving them. You are summoning them. That is defamation. You can't tell me, Phina, that I have stolen documents. By the time those people came to office, batujjako dde ebisumuluzo. Twali tetucha accessing a goon office. Lona kurenalinga mu office. Can you give me some time? Lona kurenalinga mu office. I sent Jeff a message. It is here. Because I didn't have a key to the office, I asked him. I told him, good morning, at what time is the office open? I need to collect my personal belongings that I left in Uma office for proper custody. Thank you. I sent that message to Jeff, and he was expecting me with all the people in office. When I went to office, of course I was the one seated in the office. Bino byonna byali byange. Nga biri mu drawer yange office, nga wonobera ne office. Kezi sisobola kugamba nti obbye ebintu mu drawer yo gyokolerako NBS. That was the drawer. Nalina ebisumuluzo era nina ne messages nga bansaba ebisumuluzo. B. Hi mukwano, tubadde twetaaga ku bisumuluzo bwa office. Era nabuba wakolo. Ne uniform ezalimu eza regional leaders ne bazitwala ne bazigabana, which is okay because it was Uma property. But I asked permission when I was going to office, and these are the documents. Minutes, CBG, byonna because I was no longer in office. Bino ebintu ne bwe manvudde mu ntebe ya secretary bye nnina okukwasa secretary addako ategeere waatandikira. That's why I'm telling you, by virtue of my office, I'm the custodian of all documents. Kubamba nino ziwa omuntu watandikira. Namanda no more for follow up bank statements za Okubba. Zonna mani no zimuwa. These are the documents. Zonna eza IDs. Za Okubba. These are reports. Secretariat. Bino byonna omuntu mba kastamala okuwayira bwati mba nina obimuwa. This is a work plan for the 60 millions, the one Uma has ever received from the government. This is what I got from the office. If it is the constitution, still it's one of the things I got from there. Atira ne mu URSB mweri byonna bye nina okuwa omuntu. If it is membership, byonna, registration. These are the papers of tenancy at National Theatre. These are the documents of following up on as musicians who got a myoga. So these are all supposed to be in custody of the secretary. This is a report about big concerts. Abantu bonna performing. How it's benefited. All of it, I got it from NBS. This is a report for all the activations we've been doing. These are the documents as ezitukiriza okubeera nga tukolagana ne associations endala. Waliwo omuntu ayinza okugamba nti nze siri wa Uma, but I have an association. According to the way it was decided, ne tusobola okubeera nga bali affiliated. Bonna bali muno ne minutes. Kitegeeza omuntu ajja aba asobola okukola ki? Okubaako waatandikira. This is a letter, verification of Uma membership at National Culture Forum. Then what else can I steal? There is nothing I can steal from office, like a document, because I'm the one who has them and I'm supposed to give them to the people. So, nalabako omukyala agenda ku TV gonna ku radio gonna ng'agamba nti ndi mubbi era ne bakola ne reference end. I've handed this matter to my lawyers. This is defamation and we have to go to court for a follow-up. I've had my name. I've been in the music industry. The munesikanya muchevanda gamanti nabagamenti siwansikanya migambo. So omuntu okuja nayo nonerinya. You can fight for a name for over 10 years, but a name yononekera in the blink of an eye. So that is defamation. I'm a corporate person who is thinking big for my career, for my family. Tusa kutandika kungamba nti nzibye theft. Buli bakuwa banoyingira mu kitabo kya police chi affecting a civil. I'm thinking big. So this is defamation. My lawyers are handling this matter regarding Mr. Jeff and Madam Sophie Gumbia. Byebagamati nabba. So we will go in court. Webana singa, I'll pay them. Naye weba singa. Amateeka gajakola. This, it is a brand. Phina Masanyaza is a brand registered with URSB. I work with different corporate companies, different entities. I have different partners, and I'm looking forward to becoming a big brand. So there is no way you can start doing defamation on my name. Then the question of ID still under defamation. I heard they said I used to distribute IDs. Is it fake? Bwe batugoba mu office ne tubawa ebisumuluzo. Ne machine microfinance gye yatuwa twagirekayo. It's them handling it. It was microfinance which supported the registration of Okubba national. Buli muntu eyaliwo, you can see Inja, where all the regions that were getting ID singers zifaanana West. To our surprise, bwe twabaleka mu office bakyusa ID efaanana bulala. When someone supports you oba company nti oba you have a show nekuteekamu sente, sometimes eba yagala visibility besides okutuukiriza bwe kigendere lwakyo. Marketing department eba ina ensonga lwaki ekusupporting. So buli card buli mwana eyaregisteringa microfinance bwe yagulira ID wali kulinaku okubeerako akabonero aka microfinance support center paka we baggwayo abantu beyagulira. That is called sponsorship. But to our surprise, kadi zakyusibwa ne color. Tezikyali color bweti ekirala. It is the president who is supposed to sign on this ID. Kyakyusibwa omuntu omulala ne bakyusa signature ne bakyusa ne color ne basigninga. So the cabinet needs to know that, and the entire membership of Okubba needs to know what happened. Then if I have to explain about elections, there is no way you can tell me that you want people to vote from Kampala when the association is national. Kitegeeza tuba twafiirira bwereere, amaanyi gaba gafiira bwereere okugrowing a national. Okubba is no longer a pocket association, a Kampala-based association. It is a national association with over 14 clusters. Omwana we Karamoja, expecting otyo okuva yajja alondere Kampala. Kitegeeza according to our constitution, okulonda tekuba free and fair. Bw'ateekamu sente tekubadde free. Bw'omuutira omutala wa obukwakulizo bw'okujja Kampala, then tabadde fair. So we need a free and fair election, which is national. I stick to that. Elections have to be national. When it comes to registration, according to our constitution, it is the treasurer to give the Electoral Commission database of approved membership abatukkiriza okwakuliza obwa association. Ayina jimuwa 30 minutes to elections, but in vice versa, Electoral Committee waffe bwe batukuba mu office beba registeringa, beba kuba IDs, beba preparinga register. it contradicts with the Constitution. Then, amendment of the Constitution. Yes, we have this Constitution which is registered with URSB. It has a file number. It is the only verified Constitution for UMA. So, Constitution you know for amending. But how do you amend the Constitution? When you're amending the Constitution, it is always the Secretary. Bawandika like over council bawandikira to the Secretary. Secretary ne wandikira Cabinet. Cabinet netula. After Cabinet, thereafter we introduce it to the membership. So if we are amending a Constitution, membership is not involved, and that is the AGM. Not until we hold an AGM. Esawo to tucha sobola kola AGM tibekambala boka. Abantu bafuka ba members, abantu bano betaaga okumanya kiba kigenda mu maaso. We can't use them just like that. An AGM leadership yawe ino okujja n'abekulu ne bajja n'abekaramoja ne bajja ne tutula ne tugamba and mu Constitution eno temwali mu regional inclusion tukikoze tutya ekyo tukiteesaako. Mu Constitution eno temwali mu policy board tugitegese tutya. In this Constitution there is no policy board. But in the amended Constitution, it was there because it was suggested to us as a cabinet. If I can talk about the policy board, it was suggested to us as a point to note that, you know what, besides the cabinet, we should have a council of elders, that is the policy board. And it was again suggested that who are the people who can be on the policy board? They suggested past presidents. As per now, I don't see any past president who qualifies to be on the policy board. Because abasinga basula tawulo. Tosa kugamba nti you're advising me. Ngekibina wakisulawo. So, ekyo past president. Ndowooza sindi bw'aba ye avuddeko yasobola okukirira. Kuba akutte enkasi paka lwakoze eki lwatuuse. Kati mbabuulira lwaki tetulina resolution confirming a policy board. It was brought as a suggestion and we appreciated it. But if it is to do with the policy board, kuliko ba founders, kuliko ba past presidents, kulina okubeerako inclusion eya national representation, regional representation. Senga policy board kwaliko aba representing a Great North, East, West, they wouldn't have made a decision of holding elections in Kampala. Kitegeeza tebalance. So as a cabinet was the one which was supposed to approve the policy board and the membership. Market, buli lwokola association of ekintu kyonna n'okiwandiisa mu government. Nekiba nga holding abantu, you move with the people, they should always know what is going on. So it is the AGM which is supposed to approve the policy board within amending the Constitution. And they are the people who are supposed to approve and appoint the people abalina okubeera ku policy board. Zishinga policy board nungi naye twetaaga okutunula netumanya baani abagiri. So omuntu agamba nti tulina resolution yonna gye twasayire senga yaliwo URSB yandibadde egirira. Nze nsobola okugaana ekiwandiiko kino kikulu, but you've seen it. Kasita kibeerako stamp ya URSB kibeerayo in their custody because we are under the government. We are registered. So if it is there, URSB ebekirina naye teyinayo kyonna kirina. So we did not approve. We welcome the suggestion, but we need to approve, and that is going to be by the annual general meeting. According to the Constitution, omanya wazina Constitution zino tuzikola ne tutamanya nti sometimes zisobola okukwata. Olwoba otambula n'abantu tambulira mu mateeka. Wuma tukoze ebintu bingi. It has been the government through microfinance supporting the national registration and the circle slowly by slowly. Kyetulina okuyiga policies, procedures and processes I can't start giving statements about finance. Atenga gundi owawo wali. Owa achikolako. Yes, so as far as Secretariat is concerned, better number than documentations. Expenditures and balances is supposed to be presented by the finance team according to our structures. There is even some candidate yewola yaja yewola no sente nenga yebise mupe millions 5. We have documents abantu bakuvuba ne twina documents mupe millions 5 tazanga wadde 10 neyo omunya ayimirira lwaki musimuso tusiga obukyayi. If you want favor, fight for it. Don't step on someone. Let's be professional. There is documentation everywhere. Tusa government association tena kyeyali ekukolera. Nga gwe kenyini wajja newewola sente toteekagayo wadde 10. Naye nga gwe omu gwagikuba gwogituuza wansi. Let's be realistic in everything we do. Uma has now grown big. It is the only way wetusobola okutuula lyeryato lyaffe ne tugamba gavumenti mutereze policy mutereze kino. Uma is not here to oba ekuwegga okwata 10,000 kuba we can't get enough. Uma is here as an association okubeera nga tutereza policies. If we sit down tuli bayindi kiki ekitunyiga tirineteeka tuyinza dikola tutya. Let's engage with the government. You can't engage when we are just shouting like this. We have to engage the government and all other entities when we are organized. Gone are the days when people used to shout on the street and do what? Paperwork, presentation. The way you present yourself is the same way they are going to receive you. If I can go back to the point of policy report. I think, yes, we represented them, but I think they came too early for lunch. Obama negayitirira constitution ng'erabiddwa. Within the constitution, it is the president to appoint the electoral commission. Policy board appointed it. So I think they were too early for lunch. But then we can sit together because I respect them. Tetwabeegana. Wabula twayaniriza ekirowoozo tutwagala naffe waliwo olumu wekikuyinza n'onoonya akusingako naye n'abatusingako tulina okuteekayo nga tusobola obeesigamirako ddala. Sisobola kuddira n'entwala nsonga za association wa muntu ate yagisuulawo. We have to be realistic. So it will be the AGM and the people twetaaga policy board ebeereko ne presentation eza regions n'abantu babeere nti naffe mu north tuyina to represent. Naffe mu west tuyinako omuntu kwegamba tunywere according to the organogram ofune ate bano ba chairpersons aba clusters. Who is on ground? So tulekera okwakuclose and tusobola okukola decisions anyhow. Kampala can't decide for the whole nation. Kampala artists. No, we are a team. We also have musicians in Karamoja. We have musicians everywhere. Abayimbi okumanya bangi twawandiisa naye era tebannaggwayo. So tulina okutambulira wamu ne bannaffe. Kino ekyokulonda is I stick to the national election. Thank you very much. Simanyi kye nayogerako. Ndowooza byebyo. Otherwise, I humbly request the government to invest in the creative industry via mindset change. There is too much misinformation, misinterpretation, and misunderstanding. There are so many things. Musicians, we are the quickest communicators. So I humbly request the government to look at working with the creative industry, most especially the musicians, because regarding quickest communication, musicians, we are number one. So I really request the government, there is a big budget about mindset change. I humbly request the government to work with the musicians regarding mindset change, because I know. And another achievement we made within Sibanyumiriza Mukuru Otalo, I'm so happy the association is Zajja, but because we are organized, we have paperwork, we know where we're going. twatuuka ekiseera ne tuwangula ne kisalirwawo nti bannange tutambuleko ne umma tugitereeze wadde si nnungi tugende nga tugitereereza muli munda era nze kyensaba abayimbi mujje tutereereze munda. No one is perfect. Buli lwojja dhana okubeera eri n'ovuma kati gwe bw'obeera eri n'ovuma ate famire yo oli akula agamba kati we wavumidde banne. So it's better mujje tubeere munda tukuume image. We are losing out contracts with government. We are losing out contracts. We are losing out retainers with corporate companies because they are no longer trusting us with their brands. Bamanyi, we talk a lot. It's not all about talking a lot. It's not all about okutwala brand yo buli kaseera na chokola anabagambe nti si buli kigambo nti nino kiddamu nziramu kyemba nsobodde because I have a name to protect. Wano wendya uno mulimu gwange. Any company can work with me because of my brand. So musicians, keep your brand safely because it is your wealth. Value yourself. Burono manya value yo omuntu tajja kukozesa. Nze value yange nagitegeera. Ne manya nti kemupise Phina masannyalaze kankiwandiise. Ne bwe mpita kusiga langi mu linnya lya Phina masannyalaze. Oba ndi registered government emanyi. URS BJND. Ndi legally registered. So musicians, all the people, all the creative people, please keep your brands. It is the key to success. Nsobola okubeera nga Phina masannyalaze ono kwendya so abantu abayogedde ebintu ebitakwatagana nti ndi mubbi sikiwulirangako mu bulamu bwange. My mother even reached an extent of confronting someone. Waliwo omwami mama wange yayogera ne kaye. This one kindeeta n'amaziga kuba yakaaba ku bintu abantu bye boogedde. Mama yatuuka essira n'angamba, what is this? Kaye n'atuuka n'amuwa statement tiffe batusasula kwonoona linnya lya Phina. Ate si nze nzekka waliyo n'abalala. Why should you be paid to tarnish someone's name when you have a kid, when you have a family, when you have parents? Buli muntu n'omukisa gwe. Gwe bakusasula n'otandika ogamba nti nabba empapula. Mpapula ki? I just need them to be specific. Empapula ze nabba. Bwe mba naziba, I'm ready to face court, to face law. Omuntu wayogerera nti nno nze bansasulako ono nalinnya lyoyo. How much money can you be paid to tarnish someone's name? If it is you, if it is your kid, kyatuuka ku mutima gwa maama wange n'akaaba n'okaaba. Wabula ye yakimugamba openly nti nze bansasulako ono nalinnya lyoyo. Bw'aba asobola naye ansasula. Kibi nnyo, kibi ddala, because this world is small. Ate omuntu bw'oba omulemesezza tolowooza nti oba omulemesezza eggwanga lyonna. Buli muntu n'omukisa gwe teguzibirwa kkubo. So for those who did defamation, ebirala byonna mbadde ngumye bingi bye boogera, but sometimes kinyambako nabo beebale kumpuushinga. Ekirala ogenda laba nga abaana abato bambi, they are the people talking, they get to be paid. Obona ne bamusasula akuvume. Naye oluusi kyova olaba ngamba gavumenti eyongere ku gundi mindset change. We need the mindset programs. Abantu abasinga boogera kuba tebamanyi bye bakola ki bye boogereramu.
You are the problem.
Which is okay, there is free
elections.
No. Case, don't try to push me. There is election. If the membership feels that I'm the problem, I can be aside. It is going to be free and fair. If I was the problem, now the thing is for the members. Attention, Phina. I feel good. They can talk about you.
Some simple supplement. Zomukulu kyadagamba akatono nnyo kanyongereko ko. Oyinaka point
Kaddemu ebibuuzo byange.
Oyogedde about kati there is no way I can clarify about a conversation which was talked about eyabaddewo nga siriiwo ng'eri mu lugambo.
It was on TV.
Kati bwe kyogamba ogambe meeting yali between policy board and the minister. I was not there. How can you expect me to talk about something?
Conclusion yabwe yali nti Phina is the problem. No lopye.
Who did they tell?
Bale Hildeman personally told me on camera.
But then you said at a meeting ya minister togamba ate
Hildeman we affair yatugamba. N'atugamba nti Phina wagenda n'ogamba nti no NUP ekulembera Bobi Wine obudde buno bali mu kushinga kikuleeta byabufuzi bya NUP mu Wuma kayikiringa Wuma versus NRM.
I can't comment about anything party. Don't expect me to comment about anything party. This is an association, it is non-partisan, and I respect everyone's opinion. If it is what they think, it is their opinion. Because I also have my opinion, but I'm following the members of the association.
The reason why all people they think that you are a problem for the
Which people?
The police board and other candidates.
Twogere nnyo Oluganda
Because the candidates abasinga bonna baali bakkiriza akalulu kano. Even the president, the incoming and the outgoing presidents. Bonna baali bakkiriza. Madam Cindy yavayo ke baali balina okukuba. Madam Cindy yavayo n'ekola interview ye ku Vision Group awo. Nakkiriza n'agamba ali ready tekabanga tekalulu akagenda. Even all other candidates bonna nga bakakkiriza. Lwaki gwe wakagamba?
So buli omu alina byakkiririzaamu. I feel I have the love for good. Okutambula eggwanga lyonna nga sisula wange nga noonya abayimbi eggwanga lyonna. These are all people.
Because it was your mandate
No.
as a secretary.
Let me tell you, these are all people. They are all people. Ensonga lwaki twabanoonya nga twagala tukole nabo. Toyinza kutwandika ate n'okola decision endala n'obaleka ebbali olw'okuba babeera wala.
Phina.
That means oba okontanye ne constitution okulonda oba tokoze nga kuli fair and free.
Phina, we are very sure
So
you have facilitated.
I stick to this thing.
But omuyimbi ava eggulu n'ajja e Kampala n'atwala oluyimba lwe ku TV zino zonna ne radio zonna eziri wano. Oluusi n'anoonya n'ab'Empapula bano bonna bamukoleko. Omuyimbi asobola olemerera okuva gy'avudde nga ye ajja alonda obukulembeze obugenda omutwala mu maaso.
Nedda ssebo tuweesigama ku ekyo kintu. Okujja okupromotinga music kyanjawulo nnyo n'okulonda. Okupromotinga music oba oli ku kikyo music wo. Nze nsobola okwepakira ne ngende hoyima nga nnoonya ba presenters bakube music wayo. Wabula sobola genda hoyima ngenze kulonda.
Wuma si yaabwe.
Wuma si
Because of
yaabwe.
the music wabawo.
Yaabwe kugambe this is personal. This is voluntary work. Asobola okulonda oba obutalonda. Gone are the days Wuma we yatandikira yali association. Era engeri gye bali engeri gye yalimu wali tosobola gisuwinga nga naye tosobola kukola ki kusuwinga. Essaawa eno we yakuza membership negatinga into a company limited by guarantee. Kitegeeza eyina ba members tokyasobola gwe gisalirawo nti bano abantu basobola okukola kino because waliyo abalala they have influence.
Madam Phina, omuyimbi King Michael yagamba ekyakozesa ekyo lwansonga bwe mwasooka okugenda nga muwandiika abantu mwawandiisanga abayimbi abatuufu naye ku luno olwaddayo bwe ne Cindy mwawandiisanga abantu abatali bayimbi era mwali baagala balonde.
Let me clarify that. Bwe twaddayo nsooka n'okularifyinga ekintu kino mu campaigns zonna ne bwe ziba politics buli candidate osobola okusourcinga funds from any person. Abantu abamu basondera ne bacandidates baye basobola okugenda mu campaigns. We source our own funds. Netugenda ku bantu bennyini gye twali tulaze because structures jazizeziri. Era kyali open abantu bonna ba candidates baafuna register nga baddembe nabo kukola ki okutambula. Twali tetugenze kuwandiika. Twali tugenze kunyikiza nsonga nti ffe tusinga. Ngera campaigns bwe zibeera kunyikiza nsonga. Tetuwandiikanga. Abalala beebuuza lwaki twagaba IDs. Tulabangako incumbent n'oli azze ng'ate oli azze akola project yono gye yamala. It has been my time. Ntambudde, I've hustled for sponsors abantu bafune IDs. How do you expect gwe azze obuzi ate gwe gwoba ozigaba kuba campaigning? It is one of my campaigning strategies because I've worked for it. No region has never received IDs. Amanyi we talk with clarity. Jango kebera muno oba tebalimu abembayi. Omanyi sometimes muogere naye nga temumaze kola research. Ono soroti ebiseera ebisinga nze nsaba nnyo abantu abaza bazze kubagamba ebyo babibagambe nga balina clarity. Gundi zonna twazimalawo. This is Mbali. Isn't it what you've been talking about?
How many are they and how many have their real IDs?
Crazy. Jagala nnyo the revision ku media ng'okola. Get a short course. You've said Mbali didn't get.
That is what we are
What is this?
going to buy.
What is this? I'm done with your question.
Madam